few project to smaller one, about 100 USD. We are expanding our international airport in Penang. Now, just now when I talk about connectivity, air link to Penang is also very easy. We have direct flight to the regional city like Hong Kong, like southern China, Guangzhou, to Taipei. So all these you have direct flight. You don't have to go to KL. You can go from Hong Kong, Macau. You can go to Penang directly. So that in time to come, for example, we come here is very comfortable for us. I take China Airline, Penang directly. I go to Taipei. Then from Taipei I fly here, just one stop away. Right. So Penang's connectivity is one of the attraction for investors to go to Penang. Now, of course, the other thing that we are talking about is also when we talk about MM2H, then we also have to do up a lot of this real property development. That also in sync with some of your consultancy. We have we have many big international class accommodation coming up. Most of the big developer in Malaysia, they are now in Penang. Right? So they are looking into how to build the international class building, residential as well as offices in order to attract these international investors to come to Penang. Now, what is Penang's attraction for investors and you? One is that we have to look at Penang as the hub for the northern Malaysia, southern Thailand, and northern Sumatra. Because of all these three places, they don't have the connectivity that I'm talking about. Now, in terms of human resources, Penang is also very vibrant. We have many of these human resource, whether they are in the manufacturing sector as well as in the services sector. Of course, a lot of companies from China as well as from India, they can also use Penang as a hub for them to do re-exporting. Why I say that is because as far as Malaysia is concerned, we are part of the ASEAN country. Okay, at the moment we have 10 countries under ASEAN. It is something like a group of country in European Union. So of these 10 countries, what happened is that we have streamlined our tariff system so that you can manufacture in any of the country, in the members country, and then you can export to other countries, right, within the grouping. And then you would have preferential tax, this tariff treatment. Now, if you look at the whole region of these of these 10 countries, the population is 500 million. Okay, it's a very big. It's about it's more than America. So that particular grouping is very important as far as business is concerned. But of course, apart from that, the ASEAN also signed a few free trade treaty with China, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, as well as South Korea. So in other words, if you come to Penang, you invest there, you do manufacturing, then of course you also have preferential treatment vis-a-vis these four countries. So overall, there is a lot of opportunity for us to do in Malaysia and as well as in Penang. But of course, the other advantage that we have is that is the language as well as our mindset in terms of religion, in terms of culture. We have no problem when we go to China because the language is not a problem to most of us. And then, of course, in terms of the culture, it's also not a problem. Similarly, we have no problem going to India because for the whole Indian subcontinent, they use English as their language of choice. Then, if you look at, if you want to do business in Indonesia, that is also not a problem because Malaysian, by virtue of the Bahasa Malaysia, you can use the language in Indonesia, which has about 200 million population there. It's a huge market. So generally, this is this is the a briefing to all of you. Maybe later, if you have any questions you want to ask, then we can raise it during Q&A. Thank you very much.